So for everyone that is in St. Louis, though, this is a segment I'm going to like to call local flashpoints, things that you can get on your radar, because locally we can actually make a difference. One person can make a humongous difference in a community, in a city, in a county, because guess what? You're a lot closer to the power, and you can get in their faces, you can get it in their ears, and you can make them listen to you. But we are going to focus this evening on our local law enforcement and some security personnel and what's going on there. I fear we have a police state that's being built around us. If you look at every intersection and look up, you'll see a camera. And it's not a camera there to take your license plate picture when you run a red light. It's a camera that swivels just like at the grocery store, just like at Sears. It can follow you. There is a human being right now, till the robots can do it, a human being controlling that camera, watching the people on the street without you knowing. But once you know it's there, it changes everything. So look up, see what's watching you, see who's watching you. So first off, this comes to us from the Post-Dispatch. It's about the ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. They do a lot of good work. They do bad work as well, but at least they're fighting sometimes for the Constitution. They may get the argument wrong at times, but somebody's got to at least attempt to hold our government responsible. The ACLU of Eastern Missouri says that the city's corrections division has repeatedly rebuffed requests for public records related to inmate grievances, forcing civil rights groups to turn to a judge. This lawsuit was filed Wednesday in St. Louis Circuit Court. I mean, the ACLU inmates are trying to make probably some legitimate and some illegitimate claims about their handlers, and the corrections division, the government that is in charge of dealing with your sons and daughters when they get locked up for various reasons, is just stonewalling them. So we need to support the ACLU when they do good things. We've got this from KPLR 11. The Delwood Police Department finds itself under fire. I am from North County, from Florissant, so I'm familiar with Delwood, and I've spent some time in Delwood. So if you live in Delwood or have family that live in Delwood, let them know about this, because if they don't, they need to know about it. But looks like in more than 120 crimes, Delwood officers did not present the case to the St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office to apply for warrants. And in dozens of cases, they never sent any evidence to the crime lab. And you may think, well, you know what, a little marijuana conviction, or dealing with a break-in, or someone stole a TV. No, actually, quote, some of these were rape cases. So these are violent crimes, some serious crimes that are just not being reported by a police department. And that's an auditor's been brought in by the city and the state. The county's looking to take over police department duties in Delwood, which I haven't done enough research on it, so I'm not sold on that decision quite yet. But it still should be the people that decide these things. It shouldn't be the bureaucrats at the top level in our local governments. But the mayor, some of the mayor's critics, Mayor Loretta Johnson, some of her critics say it's politics at work, of course, because she wants the county to come in. The others don't want the county to come in. You have the people that are running the show fighting and squabbling at the top, and the people are left holding the bag. So we've also got this, which is about the St. Louis City. Yeah, the St. Louis Police Department is now paying its officers to participate in the Big Brothers and Big Sisters organization, which I think Big Brothers and Big Sisters is a great thing, but normal citizens that have jobs and volunteer don't get paid to volunteer, so why should people that work for those tax-paying citizens get paid to volunteer? It's not a volunteer position anymore if you get paid. Look that up. That comes from Post-Dispatch as well. It's an online. And this is what I'm going to finish it on tonight. Looks like we're getting late on time, but this deals with the Barnes Jewish Hospital campus there on Kings Highway. Looks like an Oladameji Alad is claiming and filing suit against Barnes Jewish Hospital that he was stripped naked and beaten by security personnel who also seized his computer. He wasn't just beaten once, he was beaten twice. The second time, he states, was on security camera. These guys are smart. He said he was taken to a psychiatric hospital against his will and arrested and jailed by St. Louis City Police, who later released him and dropped any charges that had been filed against him. He also says that the hospital staff falsely told authorities he worshipped Osama bin Laden and that his hero was Army Major Hassan, who was the Fort Hood shooter 2 years ago. So this is our private security force that will be coming to malls and your businesses very soon to protect us from Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. We need to be strip searching people and beating people up just like in the movies, just like over in Afghanistan, because you never know who can be a terrorist. So I'm going to watch that one. I'm going to keep that one on my radar because I deal with Barnes Jewish Hospital and I'm down there quite a bit and I believe it. I tend to believe it. I don't want to cast aspersions and pick a side before all the facts have been laid out there, but I tend to think that there's some validity to that claim. But again, I want to thank you for joining me on Flashpoint Radio. Follow me on @Flashpoint Radio on Twitter. Send me questions, comments, topic ideas. I'd love to hear from you. If people are watching this, I'd love to know. Tell me what you think. If I need to do something that would make it better for you, let me know. This is new. I'm new at this, and I'm just trying to get the word out. So I just want to say God bless, have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.